What's going on, people of YouTube? This is Mr. Arcade with another video. Happy Friday. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Thank you to everyone who watched my video on Mortal Kombat. And I'm going to make a disclaimer right quick. I mean what I say. When I made the one part and the two-parter into one video, I mean what I said. That is my review, and that is how I feel about Mortal Kombat. To thank you to those who watched it. Now, I'm willing to announce that today's topic will be a 5-part series on why I like personally and why it is fun to just play one-player games. Now, part 1. Why am I saying that I think it would be fun to play one-player games? Well, one thing you gotta know about me is I grew up in the PlayStation 1 era, and I remember Metal Gear Solid very well. And just heads up, I am very excited for the new Metal Gear Solid game collection coming out in October, and it is going to be very soon, because you will have every single one on there. But that is the reason I'm making this video, is because I wanted to share to all gamers out there why I think playing one-player games is so much fun than playing multiplayer games. For one, I feel that sometimes when you play a multiplayer game, like Call of Duty or any of them, you feel like you have to impress somebody, and I don't like that feeling personally. I just want to play a game for about an hour, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, or even 30 minutes to 40 minutes, for example, and just be done. Skyrim is a fun game, and it's a good example of what I'm talking about. But what I don't understand, how people can only play, some people can only play 2-player games or all the time and not try the campaign. But that's just me. You go and do what you would like to do, and this is I'm just making this video to ask a question and maybe you get an answer. That's why it's gonna take 5 parts, and I can't wait for people to go with me on this little fun adventure. I just think that sometimes we just need to play one-player games so that we get the idea that we don't have to feel like we owe somebody. Because when you play online, it's like you're playing against people that are a little bit better than you, and it is challenging, but sometimes it can be annoying. And I think that as a fellow gamer, that sometimes you just need to play one-player games to get away from it, because that can overstimulate you. And games with good story is good, but sometimes the gameplay can be just as good. Do you know I'm still playing Metal Gear Solid 5 even after I've beaten it? And I still haven't beaten most of it. And there's a lot of games that I still play that surprisingly are like that, even after I've beaten them. And I'm just asking a question to fellow gamers. This question. Why is it that some players feel like they have to always play multiplayer games, because one-player games can be just as fun. This is Mr. Arcade saying, I hope you go with me on this fun adventure. This is part 1 of why I like multiplayer games. Next Friday will be part 2, and we'll continue. Have a great night, and God bless, and have a wonderful weekend. Peace.